Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. In the Caro-Kann defense, c6 supports a quick d7, d5 pawn push to control the center and challenge the e4 pawn. d4 grabs control of the center and attacks the e5 and c5 squares. d5 controls the center and attacks the e4 pawn. e5 closes the center and controls the important d6 and f6 squares. c5 moves the same pawn twice in the first three moves, but it takes more space in the center and attacks the d4 pawn, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. You exchange pieces of equal value. Recaptures. With that move, you offer to trade pieces. This misses an opportunity to force an isolated pawn. Smart move, reinforcing your knight with extra protection. This gives away a free pawn. Nice, definitely the right move. This attacks a knight, winning a tempo when it moves away. This offers a trade to your opponent. There were worse moves, but also something much better. There was only one good move and you found it. That pawn chain will help strengthen your pawn structure. This is a fair move. Yes, this is the way. This is the strongest option. Nice choice. Your recapture also improves your queen's position. This is the only good move. This defends a knight that was under attack and had no defenders. Nice, you found a way to win a knight. This is the only move that works. You won material by capturing a knight. This misses an opportunity to recapture a piece. This permits the opponent to kick a bishop. This is the way to win material. This overlooks an opportunity to create a passed pawn. You won material by capturing a bishop. This forces the opponent to lose castling rights. Good job stepping in to defend your pawn. The pawn is now adequately defended. It's important to get all your pieces off their starting squares and into the action. The knight is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. You attack a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. This move puts the queen on a safer square. Good job, that's what I would have played too. Right on target. Nice, definitely the right move. This offers an equal trade of pieces. Good job defending that queen. This creates luft for the king, providing it an escape square. You trade off equal material. Recaptures. Yes, this is the way. One of the best moves. With precise play, you will win a pawn. A very strong play. This wins a pawn. This connects the rooks, which helps them work together. You won a pawn for free. This breaks a pin, enabling a pawn to provide needed defense. Your doubled rooks work great together. A solid choice. You attack a rook, winning a tempo when it moves away. This move puts the rook on a safer square. Your pawn is no longer hanging and is now defended. This moves the rook to safety. This is a fine move. This kicks a knight. A good choice to move your threatened knight. One of the best moves. Well done, an excellent move. Very precise. Good job, that's what I would have played too. A very strong play. Putting your rook on the 7th rank is a great strategy. A solid choice. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. Very good choice. One of the best moves. You offered your opponent the chance to trade off equal material. After all captures, this is an equal trade. You captured back. This steps away from the checking rook. This is a fine move. A very strong play. You captured a free pawn. A solid choice. Well done, an excellent move. One of the best moves. Nice, definitely the right move. A very strong play. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. This stops the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. That pawn was yours for the taking. A solid choice. Your passed pawn advances to its goal. One of the best moves. Passed pawns must be pushed. This is the strongest option. Your opponent has to watch that passed pawn. This makes a passed pawn. Your passed pawn is one step closer to promotion. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. You captured that free rook. This kicks a knight. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. This is the way to win a knight. Your move gets closer to checkmate. That knight was free for the taking. You continue the checkmate attack. This evades the check from the queen. Always feels nice to win.